Hey Team 6-1, you should be watching this video if you are the bright light, and you will need a paper, the graphic organizer from the cart. I want you to remember that if you need to pause the video so that you can write something, that is absolutely fine, because it's really important that you get all of this information. Okay. At the top of your paper, you're going to write the title, The Sun, Cornell, and this is your page 1. Underneath the header, you will need to write that MSESS-1-2, develop and use a model to describe the role of gravity in the motions within galaxies and the solar system. So you're going to be focusing on the sun and the role of gravity that it plays with the motions of our solar system. Again, you're going to write that underneath the header in that empty rectangle. The essential question has already been written for you. What are the 3 layers of the sun's interior, sun's atmosphere? What features form on or above the sun's surface? Before we get started, I want you to flip your paper over, and on the back side I have written these same 2 questions, or they're really statements, and then you need to decide if they are true or false. And it's okay if you're wrong, because that's what learning is all about. So, number 3, the sun's photosphere layer is the image of the sun when you are looking at an image of the sun. So basically it's saying that when you look at a picture of the sun, that is showing you the photosphere layer. Do you think that's true or false? Go ahead and write down your answer, and if you think you can explain it, that's okay. Question 4. Prominences flow toward Earth and are electrically charged, which cause the northern and southern lights. So again, do you think that that's what prominences are? Or if you know that it's something else, then you can write false. And again, if you think you can explain it right now, go ahead and do that. If not, I understand, because we're just getting started in this unit and you may not know too much about these things. You're going to flip your paper back over and we're going to get started filling in the blanks. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the sun. The sun holds 99% of the mass in our solar system, has more gravity, and controls the motion of the solar system. It is the only star in our solar system and our source of energy. Interior. The sun's center is the hottest and more dense. As you move away from the center, it becomes cooler and less dense. So right there, we're looking at the inside, that's what interior means, of the sun. The core. The center of the sun is called the core. The sun's energy comes from a process called nuclear fusion. Radiative zone. Energy from the core moves by radiation. It moves through a thick layer called the radiative zone. Convection zone. Energy moves mainly by convection. The atmosphere. The sun's outer layers are called its atmosphere. The atmosphere usually becomes hotter and less dense as you move outward. The photosphere, meaning visible light, moves by radiation. It goes from the photosphere out into space. The chromosphere is a thin middle layer. The sun's outermost layer is the corona. Some features on the sun. The sun has certain features on its surface. The first one is sunspots. Sunspots are spots on the photosphere. They are cooler and appear dark. Sunspots move across the sun's surface. They move as the sun rotates. Flares are eruptions of hot gas from sun's surface. Prominences are huge loops of glowing gas. Solar winds. Solar wind flow towards Earth from the corona. They are electrically charged. These are the northern and southern lights, which are also known as auroras. Here's a fun fact for you. Over 1 million Earths could fit into the sun, because that right there in front of the arrow is the size of the Earth, and then obviously you see the picture of the sun. Okay, on the back side of your paper again, you should see where it says quiz time, and it's already numbered for you, and I already have blanks. And you're going to have 5 questions, and you need to answer the question, and then pause it if you need a lot of time to read through the question again, and then it will give you the answer right away. So just do your best. This is to help you get better. And here we go. Question 1. Eruptions that occur when the loops and sunspot regions suddenly connect is called what? A. Solar winds, B. Solar flares, C. Prominence, or D. Sunspots. Feel free to flip your paper over and check it out. The answer is prominence. Question 2. The sun gets its energy from what? A. Nuclear fusion, B. Nuclear fission, C. A compound, or D. A mixture. The correct answer is A. Nuclear fusion. 3. The layer of the sun's atmosphere giving off visible light is called what? A. Convection zone, B. Radiative zone, C. Corona, or D. Photosphere. Again, feel free to flip your paper over and look. Correct answer is D. Photosphere. Remember, photo means light. Okay, so I guess for some reason it has the answer to this one, so Merry Christmas to you. The stream of charged particles produced by the corona are called what? These are called solar winds. Solar wind is charged particles. Okay, the last question. The outmost layer of the sun's interior is called what? Is it called A, the convection zone, B, the radiative zone, C, corona, or D, photosphere? And the correct answer is corona. Okay. We're going to go back and look at those first 2 questions that I asked you at the beginning, the true-false questions, so stay on that side. So now, after hearing about the sun, is this true or false? The sun's photosphere layer is the image of the sun when you are looking at an image of the sun. So when you look at a picture of the sun, are you looking at its photosphere? Yes. Remember, photo means visible or light. So when you see a picture of the sun, you're actually looking at the photosphere layer. How about the other question? Prominences flow toward Earth and are electrically charged, which cause the northern and southern lights. So do you think that's true or false? And if you think it's false, then what word should go there instead of prominences? It's false. It's the solar winds that flow from the corona towards Earth, causing northern or southern lights, also known as auroras. Okay. All right. On the front side of your paper, there were some questions at the beginning that I asked you, and you were going to learn about these. So, what are the 3 layers of the sun's interior, or the sun's atmosphere? Okay, so you're going to write a summary on the bottom there where it says summary in 3 to 5 sentences. Answer the essential question. I've given you a sentence starter, so you're going to start by writing the sun's interior begins with the and then continue on. The next question, also to be included in this summary, what features form on or above the sun's surface? And then you have 4 features that you need to describe. So give like the word and the definition. That is the end of this video. So once you get done, you are going to take a picture and make sure you submit it to me.